The story of orphan Hayato Kasukabe, who moved to Tokyo for high school, is set in Miura. He returns to Miura with the intention of closing her struggling café Terrace Familia, after passing the University of Tokyo exams and learning of his grandmother's passing. There, he discovers 5 women who had been living with his grandmother and working for the café. He decides to reopen the café for business after witnessing their difficulties and learning of their relationship with his grandmother. Following the death of his grandma Sachiko, 19-year-old Hayato inherits her restaurant called Familia. Hayato does not want to continue working in her restaurant. He plans to demolish it and turn it into a parking lot for cars. He is shocked to see 5 girls living in the house Sachiko raised him in. Sachiko's unofficial granddaughters are Aoka, Ami, Riho, Shurajiku, and Akane, who work as waitresses for Familia. Hayato evicts them without a care in light of his previous fight with Sachiko. They decide to seduce and then bribe Hayato in order to control him. Shurajiku is deliberately given alcohol as a result of Hayato's furious rejection of Aoka and Ami, which brings out her repressed lechery and fetish for male body odor. Ami, the girl's self-appointed bodyguard, saves Shuraguki and beats Hayato after she jumps on him. Engineers show up to talk about destruction work, yet when Familia's sign is harmed, Hayato laments dropping out with Sachiko and recovers the sign. Aoka makes pilaf from Sachiko's recipe, sensing his emotions. Finally, Hayato cries over Sachiko's death. Hayato discovers that despite Familia's inability to support 5 employees, Familia is bankrupt due to Sachiko's payments to the girls. Her coffee shop and restaurant never had enough money, but Sachiko wanted to help the girls. Hayato abruptly decides to reopen Familia, but he warns them that he will demolish it unless it becomes profitable within a year. The girls are all super happy that they can stay in the restaurant. The girls are required to share household chores by Hayato. They send Hayato to clean Familia as a punishment when they discover he has seen their underwear while doing laundry. Hayato is required by Shurajiku to eat with the family at mealtimes. Ami beats Hayato up when he and Aoka see each other naked in the bathroom. Despite Hayato's efforts, the girls concur that his coffee is subpar. In the future, the introverted Akane somehow produces excellent coffee. Hayato seeks assistance despite his annoyance at her. Sachiko was correct, and Akane realizes that despite his rage, he does appear cute. Hayato responds in a childish manner that she is adorable when she smiles, but she does not respond and instead shows him how to make coffee. Akane actually appears to be quite angry following Hayato's departure. Ami beats Hayato again, this time because he saw her naked in the bathroom despite putting up a sign. To promote Familia's reopening, Hayato sends Riho on courtesy visits, but Riho criticizes him for acting moody and repelling customers. Hayato acknowledges that she is correct and promises to improve. Riho shows him her pants as a reward, causing him to fall down the stairs. A shrine fortune that says Riho will fall in love with a coworker is shown to her. Riho advises Hayato to find a solution because Hayato and Aoka constantly disagree. They are fighting all the time and it's causing problems. Akane encourages compliments, so he repeatedly praises Aoka, but Aoka interprets it as irony. He finds Aoka later in her waitress uniform and compliments her on how adorable she is. This makes Aoka smile because she made their uniforms herself. Inadvertently drunk once more, Shurajiku molests Hayato, ruining the moment. Hayato shows the girls that he has money in the stock market by giving them wages. Ami tries to keep Hayato from finding out that she broke his laptop and phone. This prevents Hayato from liquidating his savings by selling his shares in a company that goes bankrupt suddenly. Hayato announces that the girls will only be able to work 2 shifts at a time because they are now completely dependent on Familia for their finances. Prior to the arrival of Fuwa, the loan shark who had always harassed Sachiko regarding the money she owed, Familia reopens with numerous satisfied customers. Even when Hayato insults Sachiko, the girls don't hit Fuwa because he keeps his cool. Hayato, on the other hand, uses blackmail on Shurajiku after Fuwa deliberately exposes his underwear and forces him out while their customers cheer. Fuwa vows vengeance for his insults. Hayato hasn't changed since they were childhood friends 15 years ago. Shurajiku realizes that he is still the same. Hayato decides to set up shop at the Cherry Blossom Festival in an effort to recoup from the declining number of customers at Familia. Shurajiku suggests cookies made with cherry liqueur, but he gets drunk and molests Hayato, who Ami then punishes. Hayato receives a cookie recipe that Akane and Sachiko develop together. They open the stall, but Fuwa's grandson and his gang harass Aoka. They are driven away by the other vendors, but Familia's stall is vandalized immediately. Hayato says that Sachiko used to have an old food cart, They quickly transformed it into a mobile cafe stall and made a success of it thanks to Riho's work on social media. On their way home, the same criminals continue to harass them. Hayato is punched by Fuwa's grandson, who believes that his grandfather's good name keeps him from being caught by the police. Ami beats up the grandson and the thugs, claiming self-defense. To Hayato's dismay, she continues to threaten them by asserting that Aoka is a covertly violent gang leader. As a result, the criminals run away. To stop any further retaliation, Hayato recorded the entire conversation about Fuwa's connections to corrupt police officers. Aoka is surprised that Hayato took the punch on purpose to prevent Sachiko's food cart from being vandalized. Between college and Familia, Hayato observes that Riho works too much. Riho wants Familia to succeed and is thankful Sachiko helped her. She recalls her mother's comment that people who don't work hard are worthless. She is reminded of Sachiko by Hayato, who encourages her to do more for herself and suggests that Hayato might actually be trustworthy. Hayato finds out that Akane plays in a band on her days off, but she doesn't allow the girls to go to her concerts. Hayato stumbles upon her underground concert by chance and discovers that she is a talented, passionate singer despite her usual lack of interest. Akane is surprised that she does not want to try becoming a professional singer because he is embarrassed that he saw her sing, so he promises to keep her talent a secret. Akane is even more ashamed that Hayato has purchased one of her CDs. The following week, the girls talk about living together with a man, but they conclude that Hayato won't try to seduce them because of his personality. They are curious about Hayato's plans for the remainder of the year. The girls are shocked when Akane says she wouldn't mind marrying Hayato. She later says she was joking. Shurajiku is jealous when Hayato pats Riho's head, and Riho notices Hayato smiling whenever Shurajiku praises him. Shurajiku is outraged that Hayato plans to alter Sachiko's previous menu, which prompts a taste test in which a Sachiko sandwich is compared to a Riho sandwich from the new menu. Hayato says he is full and doesn't try either sandwich because he is aware that the girl's real motivation isn't the menu. Everyone is concerned when Ami becomes an excellent employee. Ami's recent defeat in a karate match leads Akane to believe it's the cause. Ami says that her coach even told her not to try because of how strong her opponent was. This is rejected by Hayato, who argues that Ami only requires additional moves. Ami recovers, but Aoka breaks his phone and breaks Hayato's new laptop. Ami makes her usual offer of a breast squeeze as retaliation, but Hayato surprises her by going on a wild breast-squeezing rampage as a way to get rid of her. She decides to stop giving breast squeezes from this point on. Hayato almost tells the girls that they are not his family but rather employees when the girls start acting strangely. However, he finds out later that they had planned a party to celebrate Familia's 2-month anniversary. After all, Hayato realizes that they are his family. Akane is irritated by a phone call from her mother. Akane starts to act strange and distant. Hayato realizes that based on Akane's behavior, she intends to quit and leave because of her mother. Akane jokes about giving Hayato a breast squeeze in return for his assistance, but Hayato instead asks her out on a date. The girls are suspicious when they learn of the secret date. Akane realizes that Hayato is asking her out on a date to talk about her problem. In the end, she discloses that her family owns a trading company because she is the sole heir to her father's estate. Her mother has chosen a partner for her and is pushing her to have children. Hayato concludes that Akane doesn't want to go based on the poor cup of coffee she just made. Akane asks Hayato to assist her because the girls concur that she cannot leave. They meet Akane's mother, but she is unable to express herself. As a result, Hayato harshly tells her that she needs to grow up and start taking responsibility for her actions. That gives Akane the confidence to stand up to her mother. She gives in and tells Akane that she can live her life as she pleases, and it looks like she knows Hayato's family name, Kasuke. The other girls are glad that Akane will remain. Her mother cheerfully reminds her that, much to Akane's embarrassment, if she wants to marry Hayato, she will have to defeat the other girls first. Akane gave Hayato a hug and promised to make him coffee for the rest of his life as a way of saying thanks. Hayato tells her not to make fun of him out of embarrassment and walks away. She tells him, happy, that she has a crush on him. Hayato reveals his plan to open a Familia beach hut after paying their wages, though the girls would have to work during their summer break and the hut would cost 4 months' worth of profits to build. Akane reunites with her bandmates to resume singing. The girls agree to work during the summer, and they immediately debate whether Hayato should wear shorts and vests or bikinis, depending on which one irritates him more. Shurajiku attacks Hayato, who is half naked after getting drunk by touching alcohol cleaning wipes. The others worry that Akane has become a serious rival for Hayato's affections as she changes her band name in accordance with Hayato's suggestion. After Shurajiku creates the hut's signature dish, a watermelon parfait, a photo shoot with Ami wearing a bizarre mask goes viral. Riho becomes enraged when he sees Akane talking to Hayato instead of working on the first day, and he eventually passes out from exhaustion and heat stroke. She throws a tantrum when Hayato refuses to apologize to Akane for her, but Hayato scolds her for worrying him once more, which makes her feel less jealous. Akane smiles as he still overhears this. When bikini girls try to flirt with Hayato, Riho yells at him. Aoko learns to make coffee from Akane, but things don't go as planned. When Hayato finds out that Shurajiku will always work as a chef after graduating from college, she wonders why she bothers to work at a coffee shop. Hayato sends Ami to scare away the thugs and grandson of Fuwa who come to the hut and harass Riho. Riho makes the decision to apologize for her yelling, but when she observes additional bikini girls flirting with him, she yells once more. Hayato learns from Akane that her next song is about first love. Ami pulls him into the ocean as a prank before he receives her warning. Ami does better than Aoko when Akane teaches her how to make coffee. Riho must be restrained by Hayato so that she does not faint again. Upsetting Riho, a news reporter accidentally reveals her past as a child actress. It has come to light that Riho's mother overworked her, which led Riho's father to get a divorce from her because he was worried about Riho's health, which Riho never recovered from. Familia agrees to relax more and weeps in Hayato's arms after Hayato assures her that the success of her family doesn't matter if it harms her health. It turns out that the girls already knew about her past, but they didn't think it mattered to them because to them, she was just Riho and not the child actor Riho. The end. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new anime recaps.